My dear child, I address you with deep care because you are truly valuable in my view. I speak to you from a place of lasting affection. I understand you in ways no one else ever has. I see your inner self, your hopes, your challenges, and your achievements. I know the journey you have taken and the road that lies before you. Now, I share with you a secret, a truth meant to empower you, lift your spirit, and free your heart. You may question your role in life, where you fit in, and who genuinely notices you. But understand this: your identity is recorded, though not in the way you imagine. It is not found on a temporary marker or carved in shifting sands. It is not listed among the transient achievements of this world. Instead, your identity is marked in a place of true significance and lasting strength. I have placed your name in my heart and recorded it in my timeless ledger. Listen closely to these words, as they hold personal importance and urgency. Listen to this entire message, as each sentence carries meaning for your life. You seek understanding and kindness. Acknowledge this by affirming your need for help if you are ready to accept it. Child, you are part of my care. Even before the world began and before any star appeared, I was aware of you. I recognized who you would become, the decisions you would make, your ambitions, and the hardships you would encounter. Despite this, I chose you. I made you my own. I inscribed your identity in my heart. This is not a temporary affection that changes with feelings or circumstances. It is a constant bond that nothing can remove. I recorded your name with genuine care and understanding, a mark of kindness that defines my nature, and nothing can erase it. I am the one who sees you, understands you, and cares for you always. At times you may have felt ignored or unimportant, as if your life does not matter. Perhaps others have left you or broken your trust, making you feel insignificant. But listen to me. I have not forgotten you, nor will I ever. Even when others turn away and you doubt your worth, I continue to recognize your value. I have marked you with care, and nothing, no setback, no untruth, can take you away from my regard. Your value does not come from what others say or do. It comes from the clear fact that you are important to me. You may have looked for signs of worth in many areas, wondering if your efforts are noticed or if anyone truly grasps your inner self. Know that your identity is recorded deeply in my care, both in my heart and in my record of life. It is marked in a place that endures beyond what is seen. When you chose to trust me, when you embraced my care and opened up, I recorded your name in a lasting way. This is a fact that no force, whether in this life or beyond, can alter. Hard times or personal struggles cannot erase this mark. It is set deeply, a sign of the sacrifices made and the hard work that renews and restores. Rest assured, your identity is safe. It does not change with what others think, nor does it rely on your successes or setbacks here on earth. It comes from a lasting care and understanding. Because it is recorded in a place of true permanence, it carries lasting importance. Once marked, it cannot be taken away. This mark remains unchanging over time, showing my care for you and the intention behind your life. You might have felt invisible or doubted your reasons for being. You might have wondered about your place or the reason you exist. Let me be clear. Your identity is part of a larger plan. I knew of you even before you came into being. I have set forth plans that are meant to bring you hope and a positive future. Even when you stumble or feel lost, my plan for you remains unchanged. I have intertwined your identity with the gifts you possess, the passions that drive you, and the experiences that have formed you, all pointing to a distinct purpose meant just for you. Your identity is linked to a purpose that is beneficial and sustaining. It brings life and meaning. Stand firm as someone who carries this meaningful role. As you hear these messages, understand that every promise is meant for you. Every statement of support, every sign that I am here, and every assurance of reliability is meant with you in mind. My words are not reserved for only a few. I offer this to everyone who comes forward, and you are one of them. When you hear assurances that I will always be by your side, or that you are uniquely made, understand that they address you personally. You are part of a long and continuing story. Your identity is included in plans for renewal, agreements of care, and lasting promises. Look at these words and recognize your place in them. While your name may not appear in temporary records, it is part of an ongoing story of care. Trust that you are considered in every message of hope, every sign of peace, and every message of success. Know that your identity is part of my kingdom. You are not isolated. You have a place. When you embrace this care, you joined a larger group that extends far beyond what you can see. Your identity stands with those who have been part of this caring community over time. You are not on the fringe. You are included. You are valued, and there is a spot reserved for you among us. Your place is secure in this community. You are never forgotten or ignored. I recognize you fully and consider you close to me. The care I offer you is as genuine as the care I show to those I hold dear. The support and future I have planned are meant for you too. You share in the legacy of those who are cherished. Your identity is part of this lasting community, and that remains constant. Your presence adds warmth to this circle of care. Share this message with 3 others who might benefit from some encouragement. Every moment of your life, from the times of joy to the moments of deep sorrow, remember this: I am with you, as present as the air you breathe and as constant as your heartbeat. My presence is all around you, supporting and filling you with steady care. No matter how difficult a challenge seems, it can be overcome with this support. The obstacles you face, the turbulent times, and the exhausting struggles are all within reach to be managed. Hold fast to the assurance of my commitments, which remain solid and unchanging. Even if the world shakes and conditions worsen, the foundation of my message is reliable. Let your trust be the key to enduring hardships. Even when you feel overwhelmed, remember that the strength given to you is enough to carry you through. My influence helps you build resilience, clear thinking, and steady resolve. I accompany you during every difficult moment, every quiet waiting period, and every uncertain time. Even when the world is loud, my message reaches you. Always listen as I am speaking to you. I have noticed your calls for calm, seen the burdens you bear, and recognized your concerns. Do not let these worries overwhelm you. My promises are firm and unbreakable. Today's difficulties cannot take away the joy I have provided. The negative forces that try to cloud your mind are no match for the clear message I share. The unexpected challenges, doubts, and setbacks cannot remove the lasting peace I offer. Rely on my support rather than the temporary reassurances found around you. My intentions for you are much greater than what you see now, and I am arranging everything for your benefit. If these words spark something in you, acknowledge that feeling. Do not let past errors or failures define who you are. Your mistakes do not make you unworthy of care. They are part of the process of growing into the person you are meant to be. You are not expected to be flawless, but to keep trying. Whenever you fall, I am there to help you up, as often as needed. Even before you were aware of this support, it was already present. Now, as you continue on your journey, I will offer more strength and help. The support I offer is more than enough, and my care for you is endless. Do not look for approval from those who cannot appreciate your inner strength. Many people miss out on joy because they are filled with doubt. If you pay too much attention to their views, your confidence might falter. Guard yourself against negative influences that can lead to discouragement. Instead, focus on the guidance I provide. Do not confuse my quiet moments with being absent, nor think that delays mean I am not acting. I am here now, offering steady care and inviting you to embrace a fuller sense of support. The decision is yours. Will you accept the clear guidance offered, or will you remain weighed down by everyday challenges? Will you rely on my clear message or be influenced by those who do not truly understand you? Rather than seeking approval from others, find your sense of self in the support I provide. I welcome you to a closer understanding of these truths. Trust that the timing of this support is always right. I encourage you to reflect on these words carefully and let them resonate within you over time. In every decision you make and in every step you take, remember that you are supported and valued. When you encounter difficulties or moments of uncertainty, consider the strength and clarity of this message as a reminder that your life matters and that you are not defined by temporary setbacks. Focus on the lessons learned from both your successes and your struggles, and allow each experience to contribute to your growth. It is important to keep moving forward, even if progress seems slow or challenges feel overwhelming. Each day offers a new chance to reaffirm your worth and to build on the support that has always been available to you. As you continue to move through life, let this understanding shape your actions and decisions, encouraging you to be gentle with yourself and compassionate toward others. Remember that every effort you make is a step toward a future filled with purpose and clarity. In times of doubt, return to this message and allow it to remind you that your contributions are significant, your experiences are valued, and your journey is important. There is always a way forward, even when the path is not immediately clear, and the support you have is enduring and real. Hold on to the certainty that you are not alone in your journey, and that the care you receive is constant. Let this truth guide you in your interactions, in your personal growth, and in every endeavor you pursue, so that your life may continue to unfold with integrity and meaning. Take these reflections to heart, and let them remind you daily that every challenge you face is an opportunity to grow stronger and wiser. Embrace the support around you, knowing that every step forward, no matter how small, builds the foundation for a brighter tomorrow. Let these words be a constant source of hope and courage. Allow your patience to show the depth of your belief, remembering that I continue to work in your life even when my efforts are not visible. Society demands quick rewards and pursues short-lived pleasures, placing value on independence and self-reliance. Many become self-important, taking for granted what they have while speaking of virtue, yet they conceal criticism and dishonesty in their hearts. They speak in ways that create conflict, and their deeds reveal their true aims, yet they persist in believing they are justified. Understand this. I am not present in those whose hearts are closed by arrogance. I do not reside with those who use harsh words or show off a false sense of goodness while holding ill will. I favor those who approach me with modesty, acknowledging their need for support and choosing compassion over judgment. I have noticed you, and I have chosen you to follow a path of purpose and meaning. There will be times when you stumble and face difficulties, but you are not lost like those without direction. You understand what is real. You recognize that there is a higher power who cares for you, forgives your mistakes, and gives you strength to move ahead. Do not ignore this invitation, for it concerns not only your own journey. This journey extends to your family and community, affecting many who will benefit from your commitment. I want to see you prosper in my care, secure and enjoying the calm and satisfaction I have planned for you. Approach me with trust, Let go of your worries, uncertainties, and even your hopes, and leave them with me. I will offer direction and support, leading you to a life beyond your current vision. My care for you is without end, and my support will always be with you. The moment is upon us. Will you choose to follow this path with me? To all who are committed, find comfort in the simple pleasure of living in awareness of a higher purpose. Join together in a community where shared values bring us closer in mutual respect and care. I value you more than you can know. I have observed your journey from the start, through every hardship, every period of sadness, and every internal struggle. I have noticed the burdens you bear, the quiet sorrow expressed in lonely moments. I have been aware of your pain when you thought no one could relate. Know that I have always been present. Whenever you felt hurt or uncertain, I remained close to help you bear the weight. When you faced challenges on your own, I was there to support you. In moments of weakness, I provided the strength you needed. When your optimism faded, I helped restore it. Consider your path so far, the challenges you have surmounted, the difficult times you believed would never pass. Despite these struggles, you have grown more capable and understanding with the strength I have given you. My care has been a steady support, and my guidance a shelter. Even as you face an unknown future, remember this truth. I remain constant now as always, and that will never change. I am here, ready to welcome you when you feel tired or overwhelmed. When uncertainty takes over and life seems harsh, come and find comfort with me. Take comfort in being near me. Allow my support to restore your energy and help you remember your true worth. Even when you succeed, you may feel unsure and doubt your own merit. You might wonder if your efforts are seen or if your voice is heard. Let me be clear. I am here to confirm the truth that has always been. My care for you has no limits, remains steady, and lasts forever. Your life is intentional and not accidental. Every moment of your existence fits into a larger plan. I have held you close in my thoughts, and your journey is important and recorded. You are remembered always. You have never been left behind. Success is something meant for you, and the plans I have for you exceed what you can imagine. I am aware of the challenges you face, both visible and hidden. The pressures, the doubts, and the remnants of past hardships that try to hold you back are seen by me. You were never intended to bear these loads by yourself. Place your burdens before me and rely on the support I offer. In your weakness, find my strength. And when you feel lacking, know that I will provide what is needed. When you feel damaged, I will help mend you. Let go of your worries, doubts, and pain so that you can discover experiences that go beyond what you have ever expected. There are aspirations waiting and contentment you have not yet known. There are remarkable events still ahead of you. Dear one, you are warmly welcomed. Remember to return here for messages that offer comfort and encouragement. I am always here to help you when you face difficulties. My care for you runs deep, and even when you are quiet, my guidance reaches out, inviting you to a life of calm, meaning, and happiness. When you reach out, know that I am close by, never far or uncaring. I remain closely involved in your life. There will come a time when every sorrow will be lifted and pain will end. Until then, move forward with the assurance of my care and remain true to the commitments I have made to you. Even at this moment, I am acting in your interest, readying you for rewards you may not yet see. Remain steady and do not let fear settle in your heart. You are built to rise above challenges, to trust, and to hold steady during hard times. My care acts as your protection, and the guidance I offer is a strong base for you. Do not let past difficulties block the promise of a bright future. When you rely on me and let me show you the way, The road before you will open in unexpected and satisfying ways. I have been waiting to remind you that my aim is not to criticize, but to help lift you up. Not to scold, but to support your recovery. Your need for pardon has been met. When I grant forgiveness, I do not simply overlook your mistakes. I remove them entirely so that they no longer shape who you are or control your life. You are now free and given a new start. Will you let me lead you further? Will you pay attention as I offer support and meaning to your life? Change is possible, along with renewed hope and a wealth of positive experiences. I do not only wish to be part of your life, I want to be the basis on which you build your future. I hope to be close to you, valued by your friends and family, providing comfort and shaping your happiness. Encourage those around you to also trust and recognize the plenty available to them, understanding that their safety and sustenance come from a steady source. They do not have to look further for meaning, because everything necessary is already provided. My care for you and your family is constant and reliable. Even if you do not notice it, I am keeping watch over you, holding you tightly, and standing with you when uncertainty arises. There is nothing I cannot handle, no requirement I cannot meet, and no challenge too great for me to overcome for you. My message is deliberate. I speak to you because I understand you deeply and want to offer reassurance. Trust that every experience contributes to your well-being. Stay true to your beliefs and remain open-hearted, for I plan to bring changes that will benefit you. I will quiet the negative influences and clear away the barriers blocking your progress. But you need to stay alert. There are forces that aim to create conflict and spread fear. Remain firm and do not let anxiety overwhelm you. Offer sincere thoughts, not just for your own sake, but for the well-being of others as well. Extend forgiveness without hesitation, care deeply, and trust completely. Pass this message along to someone who could use encouragement. You are connected to me, and that bond is constant. I stand as a reliable source of strength and security. Even when circumstances change, my commitment does not falter. The agreement we share lasts forever. Though difficulties may come, you will manage to overcome them. Hardships are part of the journey, but you will always find a way to recover. When the moment arrives, you will experience the complete benefits I have planned for you. So I ask you now, will you rely on me and move forward, letting go of what holds you back? Will you let me help form your future? The period of delay is over, and a time of plenty is approaching. Open your heart and accept what I have prepared. My care is lasting, and the plans I have for you are beyond what you can envision. I care for you now, always have, and always will. Listen carefully with an open mind. Each word I share is given with care and meant to touch the core of who you are. Do not disregard these words. Keep them in mind and ponder them, even if their meaning is not clear right away. They are more than just language. They are a steady support and a quiet reminder of my constant care. I hold no bitterness toward you. I hold no bias, resentment, or conditions in my care for you. There may have been times when you looked for my guidance and felt there was silence in response, leaving you puzzled. Know that I gave you the freedom to choose your own direction, to explore life on your terms, even if you did not always seek my advice or share your troubles. You took charge, confident in your ability to shape your future. Yet now, when challenges arise, you wonder about my absence. Remember that I have been here all along. Think back to when I invited you to trust me, to let me share your burdens, and to focus on the path I offered. For a while, you accepted that guidance. There was a time when you followed my guidance, feeling comfort and calm. Then weariness set in and the appeal of new experiences called to you. Temptation suggested there were greater rewards out there, and you stepped away from the support I offered. Driven by a sense of independence, you sought out additional gains, more success, more liberty, and more satisfaction. In doing so, you missed the value of what was already present, the real contentment I had provided without cost. In search of temporary illusions, you lost track of the steady support that was always available to you. Even at that time, I did not leave your side. I reached out in quiet moments and subtle ways, through soft signals in the night, gentle hints in your dreams, in a kind word from a passerby, or in the simple beauty around you. Still, you did not pay attention. As you reflect on this message, consider that every moment, every experience, and every challenge in your life is an opportunity to learn and to grow, a chance to develop resilience and to gain clarity about the path ahead. Even when you feel isolated or unsure, remember that consistent support is always available to you through the quiet persistence of care and guidance, which may not always be immediately noticeable but is steadfast and enduring, providing you with a solid foundation from which you can build your future. Take this understanding as a reminder that progress often comes in small, steady steps, rather than in sudden, dramatic changes, and that by embracing each experience with an open mind and a humble heart, you will find that the true measure of strength lies not in the absence of difficulty, but in the ability to overcome it, slowly and surely, with grace and determination. May this realization empower you to move forward confidently, knowing that every struggle enriches your inner strength. You looked away, caught up in the clamor of daily life, and I stepped in when it mattered most. I allowed you to follow your own chosen path, fully aware of where it would ultimately lead, expecting that only when you reached the end of your hardships would you come to appreciate the support available to you. You faced your challenges on your own, until your strength finally waned, and you fell into a deep despair, sinking into darkness where it seemed even light had deserted you. Yet in that profound gloom, I noticed your presence and sensed your raw, unguarded tears. In that moment, I reached out and took your tired hand, helping to pull you back from that overwhelming void and restore your spirit. Please share this feeling of comfort with 3 close friends who might also need encouragement. Listen carefully. The true satisfaction you seek can only be achieved by staying connected to the support I offer. There's no alternative path. Real fulfillment, inner peace, and genuine care are found only when you maintain this connection. You were never meant to navigate life alone, to engage in endless struggles, or to bear burdens far heavier than you can manage. You were meant to have companionship and guidance, to walk alongside someone who can sustain you with clear direction and provide protection when needed. I now invite you to return to the place where you truly belong. Allow me to be the steady support that fills the emptiness within you and transforms you from the inside out. Straying from this bond leads only to exhaustion and sorrow, whereas embracing it offers the chance for recovery. I recognize the heavy burden on your heart and the lasting impact of your pain. I understand the challenges you face, and even now I am working to mend the fractures within you, soothing your worn-out spirit with sincere care and renewing your strength and confidence. From this support flows a renewing energy that quenches the dryness of your inner self. You came to me today carrying loads that seemed insurmountable. But listen, I will provide for you, keeping you steady so that you will not falter or be forgotten. My voice echoes strongly within you, revitalizing your essence for as long as you continue on your journey. For those who earnestly seek this support and come forward with genuine hearts, know that I listen. Remain calm and trust that I am attentive to your pleas. I respond to those who reach out with honest trust, and you will experience changes that exceed your expectations. The same force that set the natural world in motion, shaped majestic peaks and brought life into being, is active within you. If you let go completely and place your full trust in this process, you will witness changes that surpass anything you imagined. My favor rests with those who remain true to this bond, who hold on without succumbing to doubt or despair, who draw nourishment from the guidance I provide while discarding the heaviness of disbelief. I reside within you, with my presence surrounding and protecting you at every turn. No challenge will overpower you, for I have arranged for devoted supporters to help safeguard your steps. Your trust brings deep satisfaction, resonating like a quiet celebration that fills the space around us. The world shifts when you choose to remain in this light and begin anew with confidence. You are a resilient individual, poised on the edge of many benefits ready to be shared with you. Now is the time to embrace the full measure of this promise. Rest in the calm I provide, and with gratitude in your heart, you will wake each day with renewed hope and a spirit that is free and unburdened. You are no longer confined by sorrow, regret, or the weight of past mistakes. You move forward on the strength I offer, leaning on this steadfast support. I will hold you firmly, and you are valued far beyond what you might imagine. Do not take these words lightly, for they are spoken solely for you. With this guidance, defeat has no hold on your life. Failure is not your destiny. Together we will face the challenges ahead, and in every struggle I will stand by your side, offering protection and reinforcing your heart with promises of unwavering care. I care deeply about your well-being and understand the difficulties you encounter. Although you live in a world often filled with pain, always remember that I have overcome similar challenges. Through sacrifice and renewal, you share in a victory that assures you are neither abandoned nor forgotten. Now, I urge you to absorb the renewing energy that flows from my care. Let it clear away your pain, soothe your injuries, and revitalize your tired spirit. Embrace this support as essential as the very air you breathe, and seek it in every situation, whether in darkness or light, sorrow or joy, scarcity or abundance. Do not accept defeat as your destiny. Stand firm and cling to the benefits I have provided. The turbulence you face will eventually subside. At my direction, the chaos will quiet, and you will enjoy the calm that has been promised. I offer you this opportunity freely. It is yours to accept, and no doubt should make you hesitate. Do not let the voice of self-doubt undermine you. You belong to this support, and within it, success is inevitable. I remain close to you, as constant as your own breath, and as enduring as ancient landscapes. All I ask is that you invest a measure of trust in this process. Take this moment to believe, to accept the unwavering care that accompanies you at every step, protecting and nurturing you, even when challenges arise. You are never alone. I have never left you, and I never will. Life can change in an instant. One moment filled with peace and the next overcome by turmoil. It is natural to cry, to grieve, and to feel overwhelmed by sorrow. Do not hold back your emotions, for tears can serve as a means to heal and clear away the burden of grief. However, do not let yourself be convinced that pain is a permanent state or that despair is your only future. No hardship lasts forever, and every dark night is followed by the promise of a new day. There are those who wish to see you falter, people who pretend to be friends while secretly nurturing your self-doubt. They plant seeds of discouragement and aim to prevent you from rising. Yet I remain here, urging you to lift your gaze, to reach out for support, and to find the strength to stand once more. My purpose is not to add to your burdens, but to instill genuine happiness and firm resolve. I understand the struggles you face and the moments when giving up appears easier than continuing, but know that my care for you is steadfast, deep, and enduring. Consider this message as an invitation to extend hope beyond this moment to someone else in need. You are immensely valuable, and there is a significant purpose waiting for you. Your journey is not meant to end in defeat. Do not let today's challenges cause you to forego the rewards that lie ahead. Do not withdraw into a state of hopelessness, for that is not the outcome I desire for you. I intended for you to experience a life rich with satisfaction, care, and clear purpose. Your value is not determined by fleeting emotions, the judgments of others, or the difficulties you face at this moment. If you feel overlooked, undervalued, or weighed down by life's demands today, listen carefully. The support I offer remains steadfast and unwavering. Even when unexpected troubles arise, my care does not falter. I have embedded these truths in your heart so that you may recall them through every season of your life. I see the pain you endure, the tears you shed, and the times when you feel invisible. I have always been aware of your journey. And who am I in this conversation? I speak directly to you, not from a distant echo, but as a presence that is right here with you. You resonate with these words because they reflect the truth of your experience. If you sense a distance between us, or feel that I have withdrawn, do not hesitate to share your concerns. If you feel isolated, speak about your struggle. Even if you push this support aside, I will persist. Even if you choose to reject it, I will continue to offer my care until your heart is ready to embrace this truth. I am here, and I care deeply. Come and allow me to support you with sincere kindness that can truly change the course of your life. Let me accompany you as you navigate the difficulties ahead. Take a moment to step away from the constant noise and listen carefully. My words are gentle yet firm, filled with honesty and care, intended solely for you. I notice the effort you put forth, the hardships you endure, and the inner battles you fight. This message is for you, spoken by someone who has always cared and whose support has never wavered. I stand by you, offering protection, providing support, and easing your burdens when life becomes overwhelming. I tend to the deep wounds caused by rejection, isolation, or feelings of inadequacy. I understand the weight of responsibilities that sometimes seem unbearable, and I see the quiet struggles that go unnoticed. Yet I hold no resentment for your doubts or moments of weakness. I comprehend your challenges fully and harbor no ill will. Today, I am here to lift you up, gently removing the layers of sorrow that have gathered over time. I ease your load by replacing despair with hope and working to erase the pain that has restrained you. I have listened to your calls for understanding and your desire to be appreciated, especially after giving so much to others without receiving much in return. Remember that I too have experienced betrayal and deep hurt, yet I managed to move forward. Because I succeeded in overcoming my hardships, you too will find a way to rise above yours. Let my quiet words serve as the reminder that you are not alone. You are cared for in profound ways, and it is perfectly acceptable to shed tears, though may they be tears of release rather than signs of surrender. Accept this acknowledgement as the validation you have long awaited, and carry this truth with you through every obstacle. You are deeply and unwaveringly valued. Remember that each step you take is met with unwavering support that does not diminish with time. Even when the road ahead appears unclear and your heart feels heavy with uncertainty, trust that this guidance is constant and real. In moments of solitude, when your inner voice is overwhelmed by the echoes of doubt, let this message serve as a reminder that you are never truly alone. The challenges you face are met not with abandonment, but with a steadfast commitment to your well-being, a commitment that endures regardless of circumstance. It is important to acknowledge every emotion you experience, whether it be joy, or sorrow, for each feeling is part of your journey toward healing and growth. Accept that vulnerability is not a sign of weakness, but a testament to your humanity, and in that acceptance, find the strength to move forward. As you continue to navigate the twists and turns of life, know that there is always a gentle presence ready to offer guidance when you falter. Let the energy of this support permeate your thoughts and actions, reinforcing the belief that your struggles do not define you, but rather they refine your character. In every trial, there lies an opportunity to learn, to evolve, and to embrace the possibility of a brighter future. Do not let the weight of past experiences cloud your vision for tomorrow. Instead, let each day be a fresh start, a chance to rebuild and rediscover the resilience that lies within you. There is beauty in persistence, and courage in the willingness to continue despite setbacks. Recognize that the process of healing is gradual, marked by small victories that collectively forge a path toward recovery. In times of uncertainty, focus on the simple truths that remain constant. You are valued, you are capable, and you have the potential to rise above any adversity. Let your spirit be buoyed by the knowledge that every challenge you overcome is a step toward a more balanced and fulfilling life. The support you feel is not a fleeting sentiment, but a continuous presence that grows stronger with each moment of trust you place in it. Embrace the comfort that comes from knowing that even in the quiet moments of despair, there exists a promise of renewal and strength. Your journey, with all its ups and downs, is a testament to your enduring capacity for growth. Allow this message to be a beacon of clarity in times when confusion and doubt threaten to overwhelm you. Hold on to the certainty that you are on a path toward improvement, and let that certainty drive you to keep moving forward, even when progress seems slow. Every hardship you encounter is an invitation to delve deeper into understanding your true self, and to cultivate a sense of inner peace that is not easily shaken. As you stand at the crossroads of uncertainty and hope, remember that the path you choose is supported by a care that is as reliable as the rising sun. Let this be a source of comfort, reminding you that every experience, no matter how painful, contributes to the tapestry of your life, adding depth and meaning to your journey. In the quiet moments when the world around you feels overwhelming, pause and reflect on the strength you have already demonstrated, and allow that strength to guide you through the challenges yet to come. The resilience you have shown is a clear indication that you are more capable. Amen.